So now it's up. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. He's going to have the first down and then some. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
27 yards.
First and 10.
And the Bills, first down. A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Buffalo.
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver didn't have much time to get himself open. The incompletion brings up second down.
Now second and 10.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Throwing on second down. It's Allen. That's into the hands of Coleman. The Vikings have got it.
And that's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
Okay, it's break.
First play, and McCarthy to throw. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And the Vikings,
That one's good for 29.
first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. He connects with Jordan Addison. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35.
A gain
Couple
of
of big
17
plays to
yards.
start this drive.
That's
Here's McCarthy. To get this complete, it's Addison again. And he's in. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Minnesota. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate. Great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. From the gun, here is Allen. That's to the left side, taken in by Coleman. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of
16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down. Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play. Put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 1.
319! Alert!
Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Third and a yard. Allen
and 10 at the
Allen going to throw
38-yard
again.
line.
Pass caught by Shakir.
Allen's
And
pass.
he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 3.
Alert, alert, alert.
Man in motion is Coleman. Throwing again, it's Allen. That's complete to Coleman. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
They'll send a man in motion left. On 3rd and 1, it's Allen. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to have the Bills' first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
1st and 10 at the
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They go play action now. Here's Allen. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Yards to go.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Now it is 1st and goal. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. Allen, and he's in! Josh Allen, touchdown Buffalo.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Middle.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. Picked off by Jeremy Chill.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll find his tight end, Josh Oliver. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Play action now. It's McCarthy. Open is the tight end, Oliver. Wow, out of bounds. Inside the 10. It's 1st and goal.
On the play. And the Vikings first down.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play.
The 7-yard
It's
line.
the Vikings with the edge. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter as they go to work on 1st and goal. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he'll take it on in. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Vikings. So now McCarthy's going to bring up the Vikings, and they will go for 2.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Throwing again is McCarthy. This is hot. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Record out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. On the return, here comes White. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Man in motion is Cole complete. Upper Harris down there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Keon Holden, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down. On play action, Allen. And downfield into the hands of Keon Coleman. They get 25 on that connection. Good for a Bills first down.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
Throwing now, Allen here on 1st down. And he tried to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Josh Metellus.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. You do know it'll be 3rd down. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Greg Russo getting in to drop him for sack number 11 on the season. This returnable for Hardman. He's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 26-yard line.
Tight, tight, tight. Pass. What's that?
On first down, Allen. That's into the hands of Coleman. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 35, here's second and a yard.
At the 35-yard line.
What's that?
From the gun, it's Allen. And he gets that to Hardman. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
And the Bills first down.
What's that?
Allen to throw. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Gain of 16 yards.
That's the second charge timeout for Minnesota. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Yards. First down, Buffalo.
Another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
Gain of 18 on the play. And the Bills first down.
And in motion is Coleman. Allen to throw again. Throw to the right spot. It is caught. To the goal line and in. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Bills. That his second TD catch of the season. Allen leading the Bills to the line for this two-point try.
The Bills are lining up for a two-point conversion.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Take over
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall. And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. Big Ed Oliver there on the tackle.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
This brought in out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return. But they'll go play action here with Allen. As Josh Metellus, the safety, gets in there and brings them down.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
Throwing on second down. It's Allen. Now he'll run. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple of yards short of the marker. And it'll bring up third down.
16 yards on the play.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2.
Round 80!
He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to have a Bills first down by about a yard. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Play action now, and here's Allen.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10.
Half 85, round 80! All 52. What's that?
Here's Allen. Hit as he throws, and it is
Sure coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
it is 3rd and 10.
Half 180! What's that?
From the gun, here is Allen. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Returnable from the 17. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 26
That one
yards.
good for 26 yards.
The Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, McCarthy.
Cougar 19! Go!
To the air once more is McCarthy. On the run to the right.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up 2nd and goal.
One final throw before the break. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And nothing will come of this last pitch attempt at some points. Time runs out in this first half. So it is a one-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hansen for our halftime report. Scott.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Go! 70 Lions! 19 Tiger!
To throw is McCarthy. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. Again, here's Hall. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
He's got his man complete to Johnson. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
19 tight. Mustang 19. Ready?
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He'll get it inside the 20. And he will get into the end zone. Jawan Johnson. Touchdown, Minnesota. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice. But it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
So now McCarthy's going to bring up the Vikings, and they will go for 2.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
That's out quickly and complete. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line. And add a pair of points.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy is better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. On the return, here comes White. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Middle. Round 80.
On first down, it's Allen. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Andrew Van Ginkel in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, Josh Allen. He'll drop this underneath to Cook. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
It's now 3rd down.
Now a design run. It's Allen. They're going to get the conversion here on third down. He'll bring this up to the 33-yard line.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Quickly to Shakir on the RPO. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Second and 2 at the 40-yard line.
Allen now on second down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Third and 2. Now Allen. He's got his man. That's Coleman. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Again, it's Allen to the air. Moving left. Now he'll run it.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Goes down to his left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that, be a bit of a letdown. I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Now Allen to throw on second down. And he gets back to Hardman. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Alert, alert, alert!
Allen on third down. Rolling to the left. He'll try to run for it. He'll get a dozen out of that one. Scrambling his way to a first down. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the gun. Throw here for Allen. And he's into the end zone. Nicole Hardman. Touchdown, Buffalo. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Allen leading the Bills to the line for this two-point try.
The Bills are lining up for a two-point conversion.
Hey, tight, tight, tight. 56, 56. What's that?
He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. And the two-point conversion is unsuccessful.
Bills 20.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 23-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On first down, here's McCarthy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. He'll swing this one out to Hall. Reese Hall. He's inside the 30. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg will find him in the end zone. A touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target. And in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
So now McCarthy's going to bring up the Vikings, and they will go for 2.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Hey, smash. Check smash. Check smash. Trap 60. Trap 60.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked up by Cole Bishop. As he kicks this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Man in motion is Coleman. To the air. On 2nd down, here's Allen. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. more time going up top with Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. He'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
And in motion is Coleman.
Alert, alert, alert! Five wide.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That is hard down the field. He's got it. And he is going to have the Bills' first down. That was something else. Big pickup on fourth and long. And they get a new set of downs. They go right back to Coleman. He's got it again. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
12 more yards. That's another Bills first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Play action. Here's Allen. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Bills first down.
The tight end Kincaid in motion.
18-yard line.
Throw once more. Here's Allen. He'll find Shakir open right side. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up second and a yard at the 10-yard line.
To the air once more is Allen. Oh, what a throw. Slinging it across his body and complete. And he will score. Game on. James Cook. Touchdown, Bills. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So now an important conversion attempt here as the Bills line up to go for two. Allen gonna keep it, and he gets into the end zone. So a huge part of the comeback right there. They get the two-point conversion. It's now a one-score game here in the fourth. So it is back to a one-point game now in the fourth quarter as they kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
And they're on the 35-yard line.
Connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Try again here. Second and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Brings up third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10.
Under 10.
The RPO, that one is complete. did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
It's fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a fourth down decision to make.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. They'll go. Here's McCarthy.
Ending the drive, they can continue to work this clock, and even if they do have to give the ball back to their opponent, they're going to get the ball back with a lot less time. So I really like that decision.
This one is caught by Addison. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Second down, they need 7. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They face second down and 7.
Let's go.
They'll drop to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. He's got a receiver. It's Addison. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
Liking 18.
They will run it over center with Hall. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
Pick up there of 13. First down, Minnesota.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. 2nd and 11.
70 Lions.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. Now a timeout, Buffalo. Their second. Talk things over before third down. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. The Bills going to use their final timeout here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And they'll have not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. This is 1st and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. Open man downfield, it's Kincaid. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
So every team practices this on both sides of the ball. They call it sudden change. So in this case, the offense takes the field quickly following the defensive takeaway. And now you want to get off to a fast start, generate a quick play, and spark your possession. And it's exactly what they're able to do here, picking up that first down.
A final shot now for Allen. Back into the hands of Shakir. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. So a win here for the Vikings. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Vikings, as we say so long from Minneapolis.